On July 10th, 2024, an officer pulled over a vehicle for running a stop sign.
How's it going? I'm Officer Strong, the Orlando Police Department. Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Is it safe to get it home?
Yep. And the registration and proof of insurance?
It's a rental stop.
It's a rental. How long have you had the rental for?
Would you like to?
Do you mind hanging up while we're...
Oh, I'm definitely not.
I'm sorry?
I can't.
I can't hear you.
I said I'm not hanging up my phone, and it's a rental, and I've had it for about a week.
Okay.
Shalom, shalom. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kodash, and all the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who are the leaders of the Israelite community, whether you can accept that or not, whether you can understand it or not. But this is the truth. I am not an affiliate of GMS. I am just a student of GMS, and I, in my spirit, believe that GMS has 100% truth according to the Bible. Okay, so let's talk about this here. So this Jake's sister here, you can see I played a few minutes of this intro to this video where she just rolled down the window with a cup in her hand, and I believe she had a phone in her other hand, and she ran a stop sign. Okay, you're going to see evidence of this, of her running a stop sign in just a few minutes as we keep going in this video. So this lady decides to cop an attitude with the police, and this is in Florida. Okay, I recognize that road, and yeah, I've noticed that a lot of Jakes in America today are very haughty and very proud, and this is not a good look to have. I'm paraphrasing, but the Most High does not like a proud look, okay, and a haughty woman. But I'm going to play a little bit more, and I'm going to get some scripture out.
The reason I'm pulling you over is you ran the stop sign back there at Livingston and Broadway.
There she goes.
And you were talking on your phone and had coffee in the other hand.
I definitely didn't run a stop sign.
See?
I would never run a stop sign.
Well,
See?
you did.
Now look, Jake, this is the problem with Jakes. They never tell the truth. And this is also a problem with Jakes because the Most High does not like a lying tongue. So now we have all these Jakes who still don't believe that the truth is out there, that Israelites are the so-called African-American or so-called Black American in the United States. Of course, there's the 12 tribes with the other tribes too, but I'm speaking in reference to this situation right here, okay? She's very haughty, she's lying, and she's proud. 3 strikes against her already, and got caught in the act. And as a good book says, every man should answer to every idle word man must answer to in the day of judgment. She just lied to an authority who was set up by who? The Most High. The Most High set up this situation and set up this plan under his will. So instead of her just agreeing with the enemy right away, she's having an attitude. Let's keep on going.
And
Right there, doing
So I
it.
can't be online.
you cannot be holding your phone and you cannot be holding coffee in another hand. You need to be paying attention to driving.
I'm not driving. I'll just take the ticket and go. 'Cause this is not.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Lives aren't well, and I'm pretty sure it's not.
You're in a
illegal to
residential-
sit home.
It is when you're not paying attention. You're running a stop sign. You got a phone in one hand and a coffee in the other, and you're in a residential neighborhood.
See her attitude? See that little I'm so good, I'm above you attitude? And she's speaking to a police officer, okay? And this is one reason why a lot of these Jake women are getting looked at and looked down upon, because it's things like this. That is not a way to behave if you're a child of the Most High. Maybe this Jake doesn't know that. I pretty much assume that she doesn't know that she's a child of the Most High, because her attitude, the way she's acting, and she's not mature enough to understand, okay? And she's not mature enough in her behavior.
I don't want to.
So, okay, I guess we just don't care about safety. Stay there, please.
The officer would return to his car to write up the ticket.
before you do suspension and a speed tag order without notice.
Now, did you just read that? I'm gonna rewind that. Let's go back and see. Now check this out. Now this is what she's riding under. This is what this proud Jake is riding with.
Before you do suspension.
2 suspensions. She has 2 suspensions. She has her license was suspended once and twice. I don't know the rules about that, but 2 suspensions. And what else?
And a speed tag order without
A
notice.
seized tag without notice. So she's trying to rent a car because she doesn't have a car. And her license is suspended, but she's still going out to rent a car. And on top of that, being a fool, driving with coffee and a phone in her hand and rolling a stop sign. Very smart woman.
Delta 25 out from myself.
I think I'm in a 1015er. What? Willis?
Place under arrest. Driving with a suspended license. Look at that. See, this is why the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai had enough. Okay? She's out here breaking the law. She's being proud. A 1015 equals place under arrest. So she has a 10-15 place under arrest.
What? Willis? She's gonna be 1015.
Gonna do it on criminal site?
What's that?
On criminal site?
No, she's gonna go. She's been suspended twice. She blows a stop sign back here, phone in one hand, coffee in the other. I pull over, still yakking on the phone, still has coffee in her hand, and then starts giving me a bunch of attitude. And her license isn't even good for a TK. But so, like, she's clearly just
Anderson
doesn't,
and I-4 on ramp
doesn't
east
care.
now.
You black women are a headache. You really are. You really do ignorant things and act an ass in public, and you want
Right.
sympathy from someone.
we're gonna have her come step out, sign those.
You can forget it. Real men are tired of this behavior. So now it's about to escalate.
Hello. He's gonna have you step out so you can sign for these.
I'm not
You're not getting out?
No, he can bring it right here. Officer Sayer?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the problem?
What is the problem? This woman's just sitting and asking, what is the problem? And acting like it's all good. What if you ran over someone's child running a stop sign with a coffee in one hand and a phone in the other hand? What are you going to do then? You going to sit there with that proud, dumbass look on your face? Like you're something special? That's the fucking problem with you knucklehead ass Jakes, okay?
Problem is, but this officer's asking you to step out.
No, I know better than to get out of my
And
car.
according to Florida State statute, if we ask you to get out of the vehicle, unfortunately,
All right. I zoomed in so you won't be able to read this, so I'm gonna read it to you. It is unlawful to fail or refuse to comply with any lawful order or direction of any law enforcement officer. Florida statute 316-.072 parentheses 3. Okay, and she said she knows better to get out. Okay, all right, Jake.
you have to get out.
I can sign right here. I'm not gonna get out.
You need to step out of the.
Also, courts have ruled that an order to exit the vehicle is lawful based on concerns for officer safety.
I'm not gonna get out. So
Well,
we can move to the
Here's
next.
the deal. You're being
For
placed
a
under arrest,
ticket,
and you need to step outside of the vehicle.
not happening.
Uh-oh, here we
You
go.
need to step out of the vehicle, or I'm gonna take
She
you
thinks
out
it's
by
over.
busting this window.
She just thinks she can just do what she wants.
I'll pop the other one.
You can step
Disobedient.
out, or we're gonna take you out.
You are under arrest for driving with a suspended license.
Step out of the vehicle. This is not gonna end well for you. You need to step out of the vehicle.
The door unlocked?
No. You need to step out of the vehicle, or
All
I'm
right,
gonna
he's
bust
getting
this
his
window.
Milwaukee tool out to break that glass.
Just open the door, man. Just open the door, man.
Do you have a punch? You want me to pop it? Open the vehicle now. You have no more chances. Open the vehicle and step out.
Okay, now listen, everybody. How many times do you hear black people or some so-called Jake saying, "I'll never do this again if I get in trouble, if I get out of this right now"? How many chances have the Most High given us? How many? Way too many. And we don't listen. And this is why we were sent into this slavery and sent unto these Edomites, because the Most High tried to educate you and tried to raise you. But like he said, you are a noble vine, a noble plant. How did you become such a degenerate plant that's come far from me? So this sister right here, this Jake, right, this niggerlite, right, is acting haughty, proud, and very immature at a traffic stop, as she has no license to drive on, two suspended license, and she has a seized tag without notice. Okay.
Can't hear you, sis. Open the door.
Open the vehicle and step out,
What is your name?
or I am going to pull you out of this vehicle. Do you understand me?
Are making me feel very threatened.
You are dictating how this goes. You are under arrest. You need to.
See, sisters, you don't dictate nothing in this world, okay? You're not over anyone's authority. Just because you got a vagina don't mean you above anyone's authority, okay? You just need to really sit the hell down and just listen and learn how to be right, because you're not right at all. All right? You're on that bullshit. But I don't know what makes you think that bullshit is good, but that bullshit ain't good.
Step out of the vehicle and put your hands behind your back.
You started this.
Yes, I pulled you over. You need to step out of the vehicle. Okay, step out of the vehicle right now.
Yeah, but just go on the plain public. I'm not moving.
Step out. Come on.
I can't have no interaction with him. I can
Step
have one
out
with
of
you.
the vehicle.
I can
You
have
are
one
under
with you.
arrest.
I can't have one with you.
You're now under arrest. Step out of the vehicle.
Or you.
Get out of the vehicle.
No.
Man. You have to get out of the car now.
Yeah, but not like this.
Okay, just
Get
get
But
out.
not like this.
He told her so many times to get out of the car, her dumb ass is just stay in the car.
No.
You have to.
Why?
You're under arrest.
Or.
Driver with a suspended license.
You gonna hit me?
Are you gonna
Don't.
hit me?
Get out of the car.
No.
Go on.
No. No.
Fuck.
We're not doing this.
No. No.
All right, you're about to spread.
No.
Holy 5, woman, just get out of the goddamn car.
I don't.
Okay, so get.
I also don't want y'all
You have to get out of the car.
harassing
Let
me.
go. You are under arrest.
For what?
Step
Driver
out
with
of the
a suspended
vehicle
license.
now.
Come on.
Step
I'm
out
trying
of
to
the
do this.
vehicle
I'm trying
now.
to do this calmly. You're being very difficult.
Step out of the vehicle now. Step out
It
of the
don't
vehicle
take three of
now.
y'all. It's three of them.
Are you gonna step out?
Yeah, but
Stop
you can
resisting.
relax.
Get out.
I can get out on my
Stop
own.
resisting. Get
I
out.
can get out on my own.
Well, you're not. So get out
Well,
now.
Just back up and give me a second.
Let's go.
Okay, so here she goes. Give me a second. How many times did the police officer say, "Please get out of the car," and she didn't get out of the car? Okay, we've been this is like 13 minutes already. She could have been stepped out of that car.
I
Now.
want to make it up.
Get out of the car.
I'll get out on my own.
You have to
I
get
can get out.
Out. Now.
There she goes. Got
Put your
snatched
hands
out.
behind your back. Yeah, put your hands
Just a
behind your
wicked
back.
ass
You're
mind.
under
It's
arrest.
making it difficult.
Put your hands behind your back.
They're arresting me, guys.
I can't hear her.
And it's three of them.
Like that's a crime.
Let's go.
Can you go?
Come on.
All right, everybody. Now, before I get started with this, I just want to bring something out. Okay, so Yahushua, when he walked the earth, mind you, he had the power to do pretty much anything on earth. So let's take a look at one account where he had power to control things around us. All right, so we're going to be here in what is this? Mark. We're in Mark chapter 4, and we'll go down to start at 37, round about 37. Okay, it says, "And there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat unto the ship so that it was now full. And he was in the hinder part of the ship asleep on a pillow. And they awake him and say unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish? And he arose and rebuked the wind and said unto the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. And he said unto them, why are ye so fearful? How is it that you have no faith? Okay, so mind you, everybody, Yahushua had the power to stop the wind and calm the seas with a command. So the fact that he did give his life is the thing that a lot of you are not understanding, that he had the power. He could have done anything to stop it, but he couldn't, right? He was sent by the Most High. Just want to give you some clarification on the power of the man we call the Most Yahushua, what he had bestowed on him from the Most High. So now we're going to go into this because we were just looking at this video of this Jake being a total degenerate as far as her crimes that she has committed in traffic. So since the Israelites wanted to destroy good and pursue evil, right? This is what the Most High says, okay? So Yahushua knew that, for he knew the chief priest had delivered him for envy. They envied Yahushua. They envied Yahushua. They envied him. And that envy is still in a lot of you Jakes today. A lot of you Jakes out there have a very envious spirit on you. You look at people and you hate them and you lash out at people because you envy the good. If you look at today, what's being pretty popularized? The bad things. What's being looked at as bad? The good things. You know, people are saying, I remember when I was coming into this truth, people would talk about how GMS was such a bad cult. Look, people, I'm an IT, how would you say? I have a degree in information technology. So I don't believe I'm ignorant or dumb by any stretch. So my knowledge and my spirit tells me GMS is none of what the people accuse GMS to be. So I'm listening to what GMS has to tell me as far as my knowledge of how I learned the Bible myself. So all those other groups, I don't even listen to them. I tried and they failed. Okay. So as we said, it says right here, for he knew that the chief priest had delivered him for the envy. Okay. The envy. Okay. So how am I going to bring this all back around to this video? I'm bringing it all back around because this is what the people said back in the day to Yahushua about Yahushua. Now listen to this. We're moving over to Matthew chapter 27. Okay. I'm going to start at 21. So the governor answered and said unto them, whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you? And they said Barabbas. Okay. They chose Barabbas. Who was Barabbas? Barabbas was already a criminal in prison. Okay. Yahushua was our king that was prophesied to be born, and he was born, right? So they said, okay, and we're down here 22. Pilate said unto them, what shall I do with Yahushua? I'm going to say Yahushua, which is called Hamashiach. They all said unto him, let him be crucified. All of them, the majority of them said, let him be crucified. All right. And the governor said, why? What evil hath he done? But they cried out more, saying, let him be crucified. Let him be crucified. Okay. Now I talked to my rib about this a lot. Now we have the saying that 1,000 years on earth is a day to the Most High, right? If this is 2,000 years ago, how many days was that to him? So you still think that he's not angry about the Israelites saying, let him be crucified? Think about that, people. Just think about that. Think about all those souls that were there that said that. Just imagine that. You went around giving the gospel to the people to understand the kingdom of Most High is near, is nigh. And you kill him. He healed people. He removed demons from people. He let the blind see, the cripple walk. And this is what you say, because like we said in the other before, for he knew that the chief priest had delivered him for envy. Okay. So now we're going to 24. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but rather atonement was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people and said, listen now, this is what all the people said. His blood be on us and our children. Let's see it. Let's read it again. Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and on our children. So they were like, whatever. If he's so, yeah, we just take the rap for it. Because they didn't believe. They didn't believe who he was. They thought he was just another man. So they killed him. Okay? So at 26, then released he Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Yahushua, he delivered him to be crucified. All right? So, since you all said in your heart so strongly, then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and our children. This is what the Most High said about you and your children. So Hosea 4:6 says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget your children. Okay? Think about that. Think about that. Just think about it. Those people had children, and those children had children, and those children had children. It wasn't a new, how would you say? There was no new transformation of families out of nobody into somebody on earth, right? We're still ascending or having descendants of the same people that were there, right? So think about it. Who today are here who said that? Let him be crucified. You need to think about this, people. The time's getting short. It's not, you don't have much more time, but think about, who are you? Were you there? How are you living right now? Were you there? Were you not there? Because see, the time is about to be served to us. Who are the chosen and who are the 2/3? Think about it. It should be really getting some, fear in your spirit to understand the time's coming down. And if you're not going to be on the side of the Most High, your ass is going to be destroyed. Okay? Because this is what the Most High thinks of those people who rejected knowledge, right? Who is also rejecting the Most High, the Most High's laws, and the Son. Okay? Because I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, Jesus with me, God's with me. You know what? You Christians are full of shit. You're full of shit. This truth has been here, but I've been looking for the truth before the truth got here. And I tell you what, I've noticed a lot of hypocritical people in these Christian churches. They say they love you, and then they assault you. They say they love you, and then they talk about you. See, you're the hypocrites. You Christians don't have no purity in your heart whatsoever. Because if that's the case, I'd be with you. I'm not with you because I'm against you. Because you talk too much shit. You Christian sons of bitches and you're liars. Yeah, I said it. You get your fucking feelings hurt? Whatever. Okay? So, check this out. We're going to go to Exodus 20:5. Listen, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. So all you sons of bitches out here talking about God's with you and you chose God, you're a damn lie because you don't choose nothing. God chooses who he wants. as Romans 9:13 says, as it is written, as the Most High writes the things, he has written things to happen. Okay? So it's not what you think you're going to do, it's what he's going to tell you what you're going to do. And I know a lot of you don't even understand that. Okay? Because you don't understand the power and divine power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You think it's a joke. You think it's a mystery. You think it's not true. How in the hell do you exist if it's not real? You understand? I have a question for a lot of non-believers. So if the Big Bang Theory is right? If an explosion caused my epidermis to be formed, which burns at what, 100 degrees? If I put a flame to my skin, it'll burn, boil and everything else, right? So you're telling me a 50 million degree burn or fire is going to create my epidermis, hair, eyeballs, okay? So I ask a non-believer, I'll say, okay, so you can take a stick of dynamite and cut down a tree and put the dynamite in the middle of the wood and blow it up. Will you get a chair or will you get a table? You answer that question. Because if you believe you can get anything out of it, you're dumber than I thought. Okay? So let's move on. So now we're going to circle back to this. This Jake right here is not in accordance of the laws of the Most High. She's being rude. She's disobeying. And she's haughty and she's proud. These are not expedient to be. It's not expedient to be like this. So we got to understand. You got to understand. He will also forget the children of them. He will also forget them and thy children. If anything, that would have me in total fear to know that I could possibly be with enmity with God or enmity with Yahweh. Some of you might be laughing at this video right now, but you know what? You could laugh now and you're gonna be fucking crying later. You can say whatever you want, but it doesn't faze me. You can call me a name, you can accuse me, you can lie, but you know what? The truth will always stand. You gotta live in the truth, because if you live in the lie, you will fall down. But here's the kicker of them all. I know a lot of people saw that movie, The Matrix, right? Put it like this. You are living in a matrix created by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? And when you understand the truth of this matrix, you can see. But if you don't, and you stay attached to the system, and attached to this worldly environment that you live in, this evil temporal world that we live in, you will never see it for what it is, and you will be consumed. So before I go, I just know today is February 17th, 2026. The world's going crazy. Trump is flexing an evil muscle to his own citizens. 2 so-called Edomites were killed in the streets of Minnesota. You had Trump bomb Iran over its nuclear capabilities. You have Russia pummeling Ukraine daily. You're seeing crime, scams, theft increase. But see, the Department of Justice will not tell you the truth. They're going to try to tell you crime's going down. But I tell you what, I see more police cars and I hear more sirens than I ever had in my life. So a lot of you who want to keep pulling the wool over your eyes, believing that it's all good in the neighborhood, I'm going to be telling you this. And it's a warning. The Most High is probably not dealing with you. Today, if you don't know the true name of the Father and his Son, you will not be invited to the wedding. You can laugh in my face again, because you want to laugh now and you'll be crying later. Because this Bible is not for everyone. The Bible is meant for the elect of Israel. And that's 66.6% equals 2/3 of our people will be cut off and die. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Whether you can receive it, you laugh, you hear, you forbear, but the truth is the truth. It tells you right there in the Bible, 2/3 will be cut off and die. And you can take 2/3 out of 100, it's 66.6. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Okay. So everybody, I just want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and Abal Babal. Shalom.